ready to kick things off here in Guadalajara.
And already 29 years of age for Vázquez, 36 for Ramírez. Official weight 119.9 for Vázquez, 119 on the dot for Ramírez. And of course, as we look at the heights, 5'3" for Vázquez, 5'2" for Ramírez. And the reach advantage, a 3-inch reach advantage for Vázquez. 4-2-0 record, 0-2 for Ramírez, who's coming right back on a 2-year hiatus. The favorite, the heavy favorite, the -345 favorite, Vázquez. We're going to have Playa del Carmen versus Guadalajara coming up next.
Yeah, some local representation here at the Domo Code. Let's go up inside the cage with the voice of LUX Fight League, Felipe de Maria.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3-round in catch weight, 120 pounds. Señoras y señores, esta pelea es pactada en 120 libras en la categoría de LUX Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas, récord profesional, 0 ganadas, 2 perdidas, una altura de 1,59 metros, peso oficial 119 libras. Presenting now, on the white corner, she's an MMA fighter, per record of 0 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, official weight 119 pounds. Straight out of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, she's Ana Laura Ramírez. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en Jiu-Jitsu, récord profesional, 4 ganadas, 2 perdidas, una altura de 1,62 metros, peso oficial 119.9 libras. Presenting now, on the black corner, she's a Jiu-Jitsu fighter, per record of 4 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, official weight 119.9 pounds. From Morelos, Mexico, fighting straight out of Playa del Carmen, Quintana Roo, México, she's Andrea Vázquez. The third inside the cage, la tercera sobre la jaula, Daniela Modad.
So Daniela Modad will be the referee for this match. What a way to come back into mixed martial arts for Ana Laura, doing it where she trained Taekwondo as a little girl, facing Andrea Vázquez, one of the top fighters in Latin America. So here we go. Welcome back inside the black and gold cage. And live from Guadalajara, we kick things off on UFC Fight Pass. Alongside UFC veteran Alex Soto, I am Francisco X Rivera. Glad that you can join us. Alex, so glad to be with you again tonight.
Always a pleasure, Francisco. It's so much fun to be out here, especially here in Guadalajara with the delicious food. And fun fights.
Yeah, of course. Andrea Vázquez, black trunks, starts off well with the left hand.
Ramírez with a nice counter there. Step back, kick. And then lateral movement.
Another jab attempt there from Ana Laura Ramírez. Has not fought in 2 years, but she stayed active in the gym, especially with rolling, training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But it's a whole different story once you're off for so long against a rival like Andrea Vázquez that has been fighting the best of the best in LUX Fight League.
You know, in Vázquez, you know, being very active, fighting some of the best already in the league, it looks very poised, very composed. Just walking down Ramírez.
Good comeback there from Ramírez.
Ramírez is actually very active here. She's very alert. She's doing the right thing. She's moving off the center line, throwing some combos, waiting for Vázquez to step in and commit.
Not much action yet between the former interim champion, Andrea Vázquez, and Ana Laura Ramírez.
Beautiful.
Good kick, but look at Ana Laura holding on to the leg, going forward, trying to get the position here, and she's gonna go for the back.
Beautiful way, the way she got into those, got both those heel hooks in.
A blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu trying to get the position against a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
See how she's got that overhand over the head. It's like the one thing that's holding her back. Oh, now she's in trouble.
Wow! Look at Ana Laura get in the back in front of her audience here in Guadalajara. She has plenty of time. First round, bodies are dry.
Lots of energy, plenty of time on the clock. Wow, she is on there tight. Good.
This is a
2-on-1.
huge opportunity to get her first professional win.
That's fantastic work right there for Vázquez. There you go, putting that hand over the head like that. She's always attacking both hands onto one of them.
Now, if Ana Laura is not able to get the submission, she can fall into very precarious position. She's doing a lot to soften her opponent up. Andrea Vázquez in trouble now.
Nice, beautiful. Now she's been able to pull her off. But you see the dexterity of of Ramírez. She's able to get those hooks in. She's holding on tight. It's a battle of attrition here.
Yeah, but look at Vázquez trying to get out of the position. Just over 90 seconds left in round number 1.
She's got to be careful here. Can get locked one of those arms, and she can switch it right to an armbar here.
Right, and Lara trying to show that even though
she's isolating it.
Yeah, she hasn't fought in 2 years. She stayed busy.
You can clearly tell she's worked on her jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. She's been rolling. She's been doing her thing in the dojo.
Nice. See how she's stacking? You see how Vázquez is stacking right now. Ramírez. It's making her very difficult for her to stretch out and get that arm extended.
A minute left in round number 1. Vázquez now trying to get into a better position. Those are vicious knees going to the midsection of Ana Laura Ramírez, and another one yet.
Nice elbow right there. Gets the attention of Ramírez. But she's got to be careful that that arm can slip right into trouble here.
You talk about the dexterity of Ana Laura, and look at the position she's in right now.
As soon as she gets that leg over the head of Vázquez, she could be in a lot of trouble.
Under 30 seconds left here in round number 1. Ana Laura Ramírez returning home against the very effective and experienced Andrea Vázquez. Now she's got control.
And she's in north-south position, so excellent one here. See if there's enough time here. Maybe try to isolate that arm right there.
Yeah, and she's just banging now.
Nice.
That was a good first round. Ramírez obviously looking a little disappointed. She thought she had the opportunity, but you just witnessed the experience of Andrea Vázquez, the former interim champion.
Absolutely. Vázquez here showed some really good composure, getting put in that really awful position.
Yeah, let's talk about the rules of the octagon. Very standard. If you've been following MMA for a long time, 3 judges score the bout. A regular bout goes 3 5-minute rounds. The championship bout will go 5 for 5. We'll actually have 2 of those tonight. One in the welterweight division, another one in the female strawweight division. The winner of each round will get 10 points. The opponent gets 9 or less. So the judges will base this on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and octagon control. Based on all that, who should we give round number 1 to? That's a question. I don't know. We saw very good grappling from Ana Laura, but at the same time, Andrea, you know, she was effective. She came back, reversed the position.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think she was also tagging Vázquez with that jab a lot in the beginning. She was sticking and moving very well. That's a tough round to call. If I was in Vázquez's corner, definitely say, hey, you're down 1 at least. We have to definitely think about that. It wasn't enough to really steal that round.
Alrighty, round number 2. Alex Soto and yours truly, Francisco X. Rivera, calling the action here from the beautiful Guadalajara, Mexico. Our second trip here to Guadalajara. We're here back in May. We had a blast. We had to come back. Vázquez attacking the midsection with a kick. Now the momentum shifted completely after a good finish by Andrea Vázquez. Ramirez trying the combination, not doing much damage. And look at Vázquez. You saw the difference right there. She's just vicious with those combinations, but look at Vázquez. Ana Laura shrugging her off and showing that she's got some power as well.
Yeah, Vázquez has a problem here. She's got to be able to get Ramirez, you know, and be able to tag her. Ramirez is doing fantastic getting out of the way, moving, sticking and moving. Doing a fantastic job with that. Vázquez in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the quickness of Ramirez against the power of Andrea Vázquez. Who will win tonight? I mean, you mentioned it in the tailored tape. She was a heavy favorite, according to Team Mexico.
Yeah, and there's no doubt here Ramirez recognizes that as well. You know, she's very respectful in her combinations and her movement. She's very thoughtful in everything she's doing. But Vázquez seems a little bit slow. I think like she's a little too relaxed maybe. I'd like to see some more output from Vázquez.
And Ramirez trying to get out of the way. Now we're seeing the aggression of Andrea Vázquez.
Ooh, nice switch.
Good counter right there. Look at Andrea, good overhand right and a quick reaction that does not land from Ana Laura.
Ooh, there we go. Vázquez putting on the pressure now. Got her up against the cage.
That one went right down the middle.
Yeah, let's her go a little bit there. There we go. Combinations.
Yeah, her boxing is very smooth. Ana Laura trying to gain some momentum again. Multi-clinch, what a shot!
Wow!
Unbelievable! The perfect shot to the midsection.
Beautiful. Just as she was starting to turn it up, she delivers that beautiful counter, knee right up to the rib section. Wow, that was beautiful.
That was a perfect shot, and as we see the replay, I love for Alex Soto to tell me what exactly does a shot like that do to your body and to your brain at the same time.
Well, we got to watch the replay here, but I mean, if it's the body, liver, you know, it's just nothing you can do. It's just an instant your body collapses. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't care how tough you are. Let's take a look at this replay. So she starts to turn up the heat here. And right here, just patiently waits, steps back. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Right on the money there. That was it. That's all she wrote. I mean, there's really nothing you can do right there. Your body just quits on you, no matter how tough you are. Beautiful shot to the body. And you know what? Vázquez woke up in this round. She really did. She started stepping it up, turned up the heat, started putting more output, and it opened up opportunities just like this.
Yeah, she's got to be with a chip on her shoulder right now, Andrea Vázquez. After being interim champion, losing to Sarai in a good performance. I mean, then again, she's one of the pioneers of this strawweight division.
Agreed.
Within the females, and you know, it's all very competitive, and she came out and delivered, no doubt about it.
Man, she did. What a good performance there by her. You know, we saw her stepping up, and she was very composed, very you know, really heavy on her feet, and then she's just started slowly turning it back on, turning it on. Second round, she came in with more power, a little bit with more you know, assertiveness. Bam, and got that counter knee, beautiful knee, just Muay Thai.
Yeah, and for Ramirez, you gotta give her credit for taking the fight against such a experienced opponent. I mean, she was at home, a lot of motivation here, but we just saw what happened.
Señoras y señores, la referee Daniela Modad ha detenido el combate los 2 minutos con 45 segundos de el segundo asalto. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee stopped the fight at 2 minutes, 45 seconds of the second round to declare the winner by TKO to Andrea